fucking Thronebreaker. Not gonna lie, this game is taking longer than I thought. Thought it'd be like done by now. Maybe.
Hey, come on.
Aye, come on. Angren. I don't think we have too much left of Angren, but we'll see how far, how much game is left after Swamp. Your Majesty, these cocoons, there are people inside. Judging by the colors, not guardians. It's they. Most have been reduced to skin and hair, the bodies sucked dry of their innards. Over a few yet live. What should we do with the survivors? Leave them. That's what they get for being filthy Nilfgaardians. The fog grew thicker with every passing minute, to the point Maeve couldn't see the tip of her own sword. This is no ordinary fog, she thought, straining her eyes. The screams of slaughtered men at the fore of the column quickly confirmed her fears. Okay, I like this starting hand. Let's see here. What do we do? Consume the top unit in graveyard. Okay.
God save the Queen!
Oh, you bitch. No! Bad dog! God damn it. Could play, let's see, if they want to beat me, they essentially have to double their hand. Boost your allies by 2, damage them by 2, and call it.
Waiting for a personal invitation?
Boom, fuck you. He's still gonna keep playing. Ugh. I can probably win this, but it's at a high cost. But I want to win.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Now we come to an impasse.
Ludicrous! Give me some of that.
You gonna keep playing? Okay, no, he's finally passing. Jesus. Fuck!
Oh, Lyrian lummoxes.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I just realized I was playing. I was being stupid.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
What do you want of me?
Come on, kill me!
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Wait, you're serious?
Okay. Good hand, good hand. Oh, thank God.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Oh, fuck you.
This could hurt.
Left, right, left, right.
Let's see. We want you.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Oh, beautiful.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
This harvest will be reaping black cloud.
Make love, not war.
Yeah, I won. I won. For sure.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Give me a time.
Please. Review.
Getting to work. Blood washes away all shame!
I win. Despite a really rough start, where we wasted a lot of cards unnecessarily, we still came away with the dub. Just that fucking good.
While accustomed to life mid swamp monsters and black magic, Angren's denizens never dared enter Isgith. The Lyrians only once saw signs of a human presence there when they spotted a group of thatched roof huts amongst alders.
That settlement, is it inhabited?
Meve asked, turning to her scouts.
Impossible to say from this distance, Your Grace.
The Lyrians entered the village, swords in hand, prepared to fight. But not a soul nor a beast came forth. Some homes had collapsed from rot, while tall grass concealed the paths between them. Yet, someone had been there not long past, for fresh ghoul cadavers lay by the well. Meve knelt beside the corpse of one cut clear in half. The beast's killer had been exceptionally strong, and wielded a razor-sharp sword.
More are likely to come around.
Meve leapt to her feet. A man in thick leather armor had emerged from one of the huts. Transfixed by his cat eyes, the Queen nonetheless sensed he was rather badly hurt.
Were that true, my scouts would have blown their horns.
The man pulled out a pendant shaped like a bear's head. It hummed and twitched as if striving to free itself of its chain.
Far as monsters go,
He said, lips curling into an unpleasant smile.
witchers aren't usually wrong.
A moment later, a scream pierced the air. Quickly, instinctively, Meve drew her sword and lunged forth.
The Witcher, though severely wounded, proved far faster than the Lyrian soldiers. His silver sword was never idle, slicing tendons and arteries, finding cracks in the chitinous armor. Eve watched on in wonderment, at least until the ghoul howling behind her reminded the Queen that she too must fight. Shortened battle, extra calls. Let's see, every turn on turn start, damage a random bronze enemy by half of Ibow's power if that unit was already damaged. Let's see, every turn spawn a base copy of a random ally unit, destroy 3. Okay, so we want to really just target the Glusty Warp. So we want to keep that.
They approach! Seems you were right.
No, shit. Oh, that was a misclick. Oh well.
For Rivia!
Let's see, we want you. You.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
I feel a strong magic here, my lady. Something controls these creatures.
Doing a lot of damage. I'm gonna get Ivo killed. That's not good.
Is today the day?
Don't need no weapon!
See, where is it? You and then.
Again and again.
As ordered.
and again.
I hope he's alive.
Come here! Let's dance!
Our ballista, your command.
Ludicrous! Give me some of that.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull,
That'd be the last of him.
Okay, he lived.
Quiet for a bit.
The Lyrians emerged victorious, due in no small part to the Witcher.
Thanks for the help. Name's Ivo, Witcher, School of the Bear.
Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Well, well. Didn't expect to see anyone out here. And certainly not a queen with an army in tow.
We're not here by choice.
I bet not. No one plans to pass through Isgith.
And you? What's brought you here? A contract, perchance?
That's right. Hunting a monster.
I know your services to be rather dear. Who could afford a witcher's bounty in these wretched swamps?
Nilfgaardians.
Blast, of course. Preparing the land for settlement. Cull the monsters, drain the swamp, then bring in slaves. Doubtless from the north.
Maybe. I got paid in advance. I didn't see the need to ask any questions.
But did you have to take the coin? Don't you see what they're doing?
Forgive me, your majesty, but seems to me you're confusing witchers with knights errant. We don't fight oppression, right wrongs, or avenge orphans. We slay monsters for coin. And it don't matter whose head's on the front or whose coffers it's from.
This beast you're out to slay, what is it?
Hang on. You mean to tell me you've led your force into Isgith and don't even know what lives here?
I believe I was clear. We're not here by choice.
Yeah, but now that you are here, it'll take a minor miracle to get you out. Isgith swamps? Realm of a truly dangerous being. Elves call it Thronebreaker, the Bloody Mistress. Over generations, locals twisted the name until it became Guernicora.
Indeed. I've heard it.
So you've also probably seen her beloved fruit, leeches and ticks. You'd all be wise to stay away from them.
This Guernicora, what is she exactly?
Depends who you ask. Elves saw a fallen goddess in her. Never managed to cut her down while they lived here, but they did stem her growth, kept her from growing stronger. As for the local humans, spirit of a cursed princess, that's their take. Deep belief, actually.
Care to elaborate?
Stories that she was riding north to marry a Temerian duke. Whole retinue and caravan got lost, wagons got stuck, everybody drowned in the bog. Quicksand got him, that sort of thing. Guernicora grabbed a root before the quagmire swallowed her whole. Hollered for hours, but there wasn't a soul around to hear her. Leeches, hundreds covered her, settled in for a royal feast. Sucked her dry, drained her to pretty much the last drop.
Yummy.
Fear and revulsion so completely overcame her spirit, she couldn't pass into the afterlife. So she came back, revived by Isgith's magic.
Ugh. A chilling tale.
Yeah, except made up, probably. Don't believe the elven legends either. Guernicora's a monster, plain and simple. Extremely dangerous, sure, but just a monster.
The leeches and ticks, you called them her fruit.
It's kinda complicated.
We've time enough.
Guernicora's a little like a vampire. They're kindred creatures. Except, instead of feasting on the blood of others, she feeds them her own.
I'm not certain I understand.
They're parasites, right? She puts them on her body, feeds them her own blood. Then hangs them on shrubs and trees.
Ugh. To what end?
To other monsters, they're delicacies. Sweet, juicy, full of Guernicora's blood. Irresistible. Any beast that tastes that loses its mind, turns into Guernicora's slave. So, if your paths cross and push comes to shove, she's not gonna be alone. Find yourself fighting the whole damn swamp.
How are we to fight her? How might she be killed?
Sorry, sharing secrets. Just not something we do.
Not even with those who saved your life just moments past.
We gotta wait till she starts feeding the parasites. She's weakest then. Stand a chance to hurt her.
Right. So we attack only once she puts the leeches to her skin.
Yeah. And when you kill her, if you kill her, any beasts under her spell will weaken considerably. And then, you gotta burn her corpse. I mean it, understand? Burn it.
And you? Will you not hunt her any longer?
No, I will. Just need to prepare. Realized that today. Gotta brew some potions, blade oils. Come back in a few days.
I don't even have that much time. Nilfgaard's hordes pursue us. I must march on.
In that case, wish you luck. Lots of it.
I suppose there's no argument that would persuade you to ride with us.
Your Grace, mutations strip us of emotion, not reason.
The Witcher vanished midst the trees. And Meve simply hoped her soldiers had not overheard any part of their conversation.
Okay. Oh my god, this map is so... My lady, the homes are filled with bodies, dozens. We see no sign of decay, and yet they're covered with a thick layer of dust as if they've been this way for centuries. Need that. Yeah, give me that scale shield. What's it do? Get a unit. Okay, it was not all that worth it. Let's see. Hopefully we can come across something to boost our morale before next battle.
Caldwell had summoned Nilfgaardian support. Neve assumed they were not far behind. Yet in the unforgiving terrain, a full Nilfgaardian division could not hope to close the gap. Small detachments, however, light cavalry or footmen, could very well do just that. So when black-clad men emerged from the mist, the Queen was not surprised. She ordered her troops to fall in, form up, and brace to defend the line. Yet the attack never came. The invaders stood silent, motionless, and Neve got a closer look. They were slouched, ashen-faced, unsure of step, and covered in sores. Isgith had treated them as cruelly as any. Teetering in his saddle, the commander broke formation. He rode forth and addressed the Queen in fluent common tongue.
Half my men are wounded, the others sick. Your force does not fare much better.
True. Yet we outnumber you soundly.
Indeed. If it comes to combat, you are certain to win. But in this damn swamp, all wounds fester. Flesh is quick to rot. You will lose many more apart from those who fall.
What do you mean, precisely?
Asked the Queen, her eyes narrowing, her head tilted to the side.
We should part ways in peace. There's a war on, there'll be another chance to fight. Perhaps even face one another. But not here. And not like this.
Suddenly unsure, the Queen weighed the officer's words. Their logic was sound, though they could also prove a ruse.
Your Grace,
Xavier's voice came from behind Meave's back.
we can't let them pass. They've done only harm, and they'll not stop and go home.
Alas, I see things differently.
Meave said with a sly smile.
Crush you now, and I'll have fewer to fight down the line.
You seem sure of yourself, milady.
Let me show you why. At them!
Meave gave her mount a lash of her reins and charged headlong at the commander and his force.
Upon receiving the order to attack, the soldiers did not tear at the enemy with fierce war cries on their lips. Rather, they lumbered slowly, wading up to their knees in the boggy soup. Lyrians and Nilfgaardians alike had neared the limit of their strength, suffering from disease and a moisture that soaked their bones. Nonetheless, they had to muster the strength to fight and to win. Okay, it's a shortened battle, so that makes it pretty easy, but it also means we're gonna have our debuff, aren't we? Yep.
We will not surrender without a fight!
Wise choice.
Is that really necessary?
Let's go for Barnabas.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
I have the. I do not. Could give it to the enemy. We'll heal an ally.
Again and again and again.
Order!
Oh, you bitch! Give him back.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
life is mine now.
Fucks are annoying.
Greetings. What is it?
Wise choice.
Praise be to the great sun!
Give me a time.
5 for you.
Notice! All roads lead to Milfgard.
Arbalist to your command.
6.
Scheiß! In zwei!
Mahjong.
Let's go with you.
For the Queen! As ordered.
Off to the front yet again.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
So much anger and suffering. For what?
Thing about slings, they hide well.
We'll put Mahakam boots to Imperial arses.
Quiet! The Kommissar here.
I win.
They spoke the truth. You show no mercy. No mercy.
You didn't even show my people
Amidst the
mercy,
fog
bitch. You
and
made them
dense, gnarled
slaves.
forest, the battle
You think
ran
I'm
its
supposed
course.
to?
When the last sounds of fighting had died down, Meve was not sure who'd prevailed. Then soldiers came forth, fatigued and hurt, with smiles on their lips. She saw they were hers, and only then knew victory was hers as well. But this was no time to celebrate. She let everyone rest, then gave the order to resume the march. A great Nilfgaardian force pursued them. This most recent delay had allowed it to draw nearer.
1 second. Like, why would I show the fucking Elf Guardians any fucking mercy, man? And now we'll do a standard battle with our boosted morale. Maeve cursed when her scouts reported they'd encountered a Nilfgaardian camp. Just what we need, she thought. Though the campfires still burned and the horses nibbled on grass, the tents were completely empty. The queen knew Iskith well enough to recognize a bad omen. Okay. Let's see. No, I don't want to finish redrawing. Vampires play boosted by 2. That's a card we're gonna play right at the bat. And then yes. Don't eat my soup. I could. Let's play it now. So we can start our card draw.
Again and again.
Get it to work.
I'm coming.
Waiting for a personal invitation.
You gonna pass? Or you gonna keep trying? He's gonna keep going. Oh, I should have waited.
What do you want of me?
Water. That's a poison.
I don't think I have any more room. No, I do. Could do that. Let's do the 2 trinkets. Oh, damn it. He's passing on this turn for sure. There's no way. Yeah. I want to get rid of the Mahakam. Let's see. Play all Skellige units.
Ludicrous! Give me some of that.
Fucking love these Skellige units, man. Oh, bless. Let's see. Barnabas.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Oh, you bitch. Haha. reshuffle. Ooh, hold on. If we could get Barnabas back in there, re-pull them out, and then do. Either try and get lucky on. Either do the top unit, or I play field medic and hope for card draw. Where's our? Let's try. Let's do field medic.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Okay, it wasn't what I was hoping for, but that's okay.
Come on, kill me!
Oh, fuck you! A good card from me. I don't have any cards with like any orders.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth? That bit's the white of an eye from half a league away.
It's not too late to walk away.
Let's see, shuffle Barnabas so that we can redraw him. And then, let's see. Oh no, it's not. There he is. Hey, Davis, thank you for the follow. Alright, so then we're gonna do Barnabas.
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
I have the lowest unit. What? I had to. God, this game.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Company! Forward march!
Could have won with bigger number, but oh well. From Colonel Ferris Leogvier to Corporal Dillon Fionner, Queen Maeve has wormed her way through the trap and is now headed for Red Labadan. We must cut off her escape route at all costs. Should you fail, every third soldiering unit shall be lashed and sentenced to a month of solitary confinement. Wait, something else here. Is there something? Or is that just... That looks like that's a visual glitch. I'm going to assume.
The Lyrian force had reached the very heart of Isgith. From every branch, vine, and shrub hung leeches and ticks by the dozen. Swollen with blood, their abdomens glistened, glowing red in the misty air. Air so putrid it set Maeve's head to spinning. She paused at a moss-covered boulder, pressed her flushed forehead against its cool surface. Her soldiers passed by, pallid, filthy, drained. She wished to say something, lift their spirits. But instead a cough rattled her breast. Suddenly, splashes, all around Maeve in the water, as if a rain of fist-sized drops had begun to fall. The Queen lifted her heavy gaze. Seemingly on command, ticks and leeches dropped into the warm, soupy waters, then clumsily wriggled off toward a dead alder grove. Maeve knew at once what skulked behind the trees. Gurnicora, Isgith's mistress, Isgith's queen.
Weapons at the ready!
The Queen roared.
Close ranks!
The Lyrians quickly converged, formed a wall of shields, and crouched behind them. Terrified, they stared as a multitude of eyes flashed open midst the branches while revolting, muck-covered beasts rose from the gurgling waters around. Maeve silently uttered a prayer. Hail, Melitele, great mother, maiden, and crone, ever have us in your care.
Let's see. Maeve felt the compulsion to avert her eyes from the muck-covered horrors surrounding her unit. The very sight of them made her nauseous, her chest tightening, holding back a scream. In the end, with great difficulty, she raised her sword. The Queen only hoped her men would not notice the trembling in her hands. Okay. Get rid of that. So this is a shortened battle? Yeah, okay. It's the Gurnicora. Every 2 turns before turn start, spawn a Gurnicora fruit on the melee whenever Maeve discards a random card from her hand. So I don't want to...
Everyone, rally to me!
Okay, so we want... Okay.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Majesty! These parasites! They feed on our blood!
We got a job to do.
For Rivia!
So we are going to do... you. This is actually hard.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Am I doing it wrong? No.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
No, I did it wrong. Alright, so hold on. Every 2 turns before turns. So I think what we're supposed to do is keep it at...
Everyone, rally to me!
The chase is on!
The Merle drink with our forefathers!
Majesty! These parasites, they feed on our blood!
Oh, I see. I see. So we do want them to stay alive. We actually kind of... Oh, I didn't. I should have just dumped the Dimeridium shackles.
How quickly the scales tip.
What do you want of me?
You mad? Don't shake that!
You...
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Now it's vulnerable.
These ghastly beasts can be slain. They can be overcome.
I'm coming.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Has today the day?
Oops. Shit. Ow, all that effort. I wish this was a puzzle instead of actually having to do a fight.
Everyone, rally to me!
To the last! Majesty, these parasites, they feed on her blood. I'm coming.
Ha!
No, because they never do damage. Need you. Actually, you.
Yeah!
Nice card. No, they don't hurt.
How quickly the scales tip.
Hey?
That was useless.
Ours is not to reason why.
Not too useless, I guess.
These ghastly beasts can be slain. They can be overcome.
No, because if I do this...
Ludicrous! Give me some of that.
Okay, so we got it down to 17. Gotta play that.
Remember remember that unwarranted arrogance kills, slowly and insidiously.
3, 6, 7. I don't want to. Can't do that. I can.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
What do you want of me?
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Oh, shit.
I'm a wrong set.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Oh.
I believe it's dead.
Of the battle in Isgith, Meve remembered very little. It seemed a nightmare, its details a haze, the sensations very real. Amidst a thick fog, she fought in a frenzy, desperately hacking at the scourge that advanced from all sides. In the end, silence fell over the swamp. Its boiling waters lay calmed. The ticks and leeches were gone, while Guernicora lay among rotting leaves, covered in blood, unmoving. But still a fearsome sight.
Burn the corpse,
Rasped the queen.
and we move on.
The soldier's eyes darted about in a series of silent glances. It took Meve a moment to realize the difficulty. They still feared it. Though the monster's lifeless body lay on the ground, they dared not go near. Were she to repeat the order, they would carry it out. Yet she did not wish to force that on them. Swallowing her own revulsion, she walked up to Guernicora's corpse and set it alight. The air soon filled with the suffocating stench of burning hair and flesh. Sparks belched out as melting fat fell on flame. Until finally, nothing was left of the bloody mistress but scorched bone. The Lyrians resumed their march towards the banks of the Yaruga. They forced their weary legs to maintain a swift pace, and stole no second glance at what they'd left behind.
Guernicora trophy. We won. See the bronze enemy in our 6 turns until return. Oh. But hold on. Permanent resilience. That means it stays on the board. I mean, seizing an enemy unit, it doesn't do much. In my opinion, it doesn't really. I feel like it affects me more so than it does the AI, than the enemy. From Drogovic, Grand Royal Huntsman, to Ragbard, Lord of Temeria, Mahakam, and the Pontar. My lord, I offer you my sincerest apologies. I failed in my task. We are forced to cease felling. We simply lack the necessary labor. Men are falling like flies, dying from disease and festering wounds. We've abandoned camp. I've sent items of the greatest worth to Vizima in locked chests. However, I will not be returning to the capital as I am in no condition to travel. I have a wound on my leg and rot has already set in. It's been a true honor to serve under your command. Damn, that's
One day,
loyalty.
the quartermaster approached with news to report. Alas, bad news.
You're great. Our food stocks have near run out. And about villages, folk have naught to spare, not even to trade.
The Queen dispatched small groups of scouts. They were to scour the countryside for hunting camps, beekeepers, charcoal burners, any souls willing to trade food for coin or goods. The first scouts came back around dusk. The last 3 detachments returned not at all. At first, Meave suspected they'd fallen prey to monsters, the beastly or Nilfgaardian kind. Later, she learned the men had left naught of their belongings behind. She'd been soft-hearted toward deserters. This lot decided they, too, would give it a try. That night, Meave lay still but sleepless. Beneath thin covers, she was cold, hungry, irate.
God damn it. I was kind! I was kind! And this is how I'm rewarded.
Towering alders grow thick in Isgith, their crowns weaving an expansive canopy that obscures the sky. Any sunbeams to slip through this twisted thicket scatter in the milky mist below. Thus the marsh abides in a state of perpetual twilight, wherein a sense of time and direction are easily lost. As the force moved along, a glow appeared in the trees. The Lyrians squinted, their mouths agape in wonder. An orb hung over the water, pulsating, humming. It circled the soldiers, darted off a distance, then hovered as if waiting.
A will-o'-the-wisp, that is.
Whispered one of the footmen.
Believe it's keen to show us something.
Meave knew the wisp could prove treacherous, lead them into a trap. Nonetheless, she followed, though not entirely certain why. Her soldiers seemed eager, she sensed they approved. Yet she was also simply curious.
We follow it. Carefully. Weapons at the ready.
That doesn't go anywhere. Okay, we... yeah. It'd be nice to come across. We're coming to the battle.
As the wisp led the Lyrians down a narrow, winding path, Meave surveyed her surroundings warily. Beads of sweat emerged upon her brow. But her fears, in the end, proved unfounded, for at the path's end, the troops found what appeared to be a caravan's remains. Its wagons, rot-eaten, half-buried in the bog, had sat there for decades, perhaps longer. Despite this, gilded panels and scraps of silver-threaded fabric showed they'd once been rather ornate. Inside the wagons, the soldiers discovered many steel crates. Rust-covered but intact, they contained truly dazzling treasures. Sacks bulging with gold coin, pearl-encrusted goblets, exotic velvets and silks in beads.
Blimey, the sheer amount.
Blimey, on a Tuesday!
A footman muttered under his breath. Meave quickly pieced it all together. She too had once ridden in such a caravan, splendid and laden with gold, when she'd left her home to marry. The rest of the story was not difficult to divine. This was a maiden's dowry. She and her retinue lost their way. Isgith proved their grave, unbeknownst to any other. The wisp circled Meave's party, blinked several times, then faded into thin air. The troops resumed their march, and all seemed in order. Seemed, for soon several footmen were discovered to be gone. Greed had been their ruin. They'd grabbed too much. The loot had weighed them down, and the marsh had embraced them.
No, that's fine. Back way down. My fondest congratulations. We eagerly await the day our family shall be bound by a new member. Let these humble gifts help with. May the bride know but happiness and with regards and best wishes. Okay, let's see. We almost have fully upgraded. Okay. Let's see if I can find something that'll boost morale. Nope. We're going to do a fight with low morale. Alright. A moss-covered boulder protruded from the green-fetid water. The Lyrians breathed a cautious sigh of relief, but perhaps dry land was finally close at hand. However, when they drew closer, they discovered it was no stone at all, but the shell of a monstrous behemoth. Okay. Okay, let's go. Spawn an Arrakis hatchling. Get card generation going.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Elven blarney. Pays late.
Got 50 points in a single turn, that's pretty fun. Let's see.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Let's see. 4, 6. Pass. Let's. Oh. Oh, that's so dumb. That is so stupid. Oh, but I'm gonna easily win this though, because I'm gonna steal so many units from her.
Tell me you jest.
Oh, sorry, turnips back for an encore.
And then actually I'll be able to I can do that. Grab Barnabas again. And do
For the Queen!
I think you'll really like this one.
Aye. Again and again and again.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
God save the Queen!
I don't think he can win. Actually, he might be. No, I can play one more card on each of my rows.
Hey? Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Ooh. Let's send back Barnabas. And grab that and Barnabas.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
Barnabas is now Barabas. That was stupid. We haven't had a puzzle in a while. Oh, it's the Knickers is by and large a polite dog who heels, shakes paws, and on good days even sits when instructed to do so, especially when his ears are given a good scratching beforehand. One day, however, he strayed from the Lyrian retinue, lured by an appetizing scent. The wafting aroma led him to a cavern from which not a single light escaped. Enter or not? He pondered it for a moment, licking his snout and tilting his head. In the end, he decided that the world belongs to the brave. He then let out 2 quick barks and leapt into the dark. Helped the dog reach the end of the cave without turning back and collecting all soup and wine along the way. Oh boy. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I see how this is. Alright. So I think it's boom. Boom, boom. Yeah. I hope the wine doesn't end it. Now it does. Okay. And I have to start there. Oh, I see. This is an easy puzzle. It's just time consuming. That's not that fun. Oh. Now those are new. I hope.
In evading Nilfgaard's banners, Meve led her force into Angren's wildest reaches. The foe could not attack the Lyrians there, yet hazards of another sort befell them. One day they reached a quagmire too vast and deep to ford. So the Queen summoned her engineer, Xavier, and called on him to build a makeshift bridge.
By nightfall, he had drawn up plans. We shall start by laying abutments, then drive piles into the mire.
The depth?
We dropped plumb lines. 4 L's.
Confused by the plans, Meve did not see as Xavier slipped a line
No!
off his shoulder. By the time she felt it on her throat, she feared it might be too late.
I long awaited this moment, when we would be alone. You die now, Majesty, and with you dies Lyria's, the whole North will to resist.
He's such a...
Hail, Ketzer!
No!
Hail!
What died was the Nilfgaardian rallying cry in Xavier's throat.
Man, Xavier
At
was
the
such a
last
good
instant,
card.
Gascon and Reynard rushed in to save the warrior queen, and thus proved their loyalty beyond any doubt.
Your Grace. Your Grace.
There was no answer, but Reynard could hear her breathe. Meve would live.
Back.
It was several hours later when Meve finally came to. She opened her eyes, then Gascon and Reynard helped her to her feet.
Careful, Your Majesty.
I should have been more careful earlier. Damn it. If you two hadn't...
No need for words. You needn't mention it.
I couldn't disagree more. We're due for a long conversation. First of all, I owe you thanks. Second, My trust in you both has been heavily tarnished. I believe that goes without saying. Yet today you proved beyond all doubt that I can rely on you. So I thank you.
To serve under your banner, Majesty, it is an honor.
Likely I'd have put it differently, but Reynard seems to have the right idea.
Very well. We've reassured ourselves of admiration for one another enough. We've matters to which we must attend. I trust as I lay there dead to the world, you did not sit about with your thumbs up your bums. Have you at least learned why Xavier betrayed us, sided with the Empire?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Your Grace, the rogue who lunged at you, in truth, was one Gwalter ep Luinoch, a Nilfgaardian spy.
Just a moment, that makes no sense. He saved my life in Mahakam, on the bridge.
He did, for he had to.
In one of the letters we found, Ep Dahi orders Gwalter to watch over Elder-in-Chief Hoog. The Scoia'tael in the mountains was sent there by Nilfgaard to recruit dwarves, but their commander, the Vixen, they feared she'd attack Bruva himself, something Ep Dahi wished to avoid.
Naturally. For someone else could seize power, someone not so neutrally inclined. Someone more likely to aid me, gods forbid.
This discovery you made how?
We found in his toolbox a concealed compartment, letters inside. Though encrypted, we managed to decipher them. They were the Grey Rider for you to read.
The swine. An Imperial spy in my ranks this whole time. But to wait so long to strike, why?
He'd only just received the order. Another letter in the box, signed by General Eb Dahi, stated, to Gwalter ep Luinoch, eliminate M at first opportunity.
Honourless bastards. They'll stop at nout.
Now, Maeve, you'll gain nout by getting riled. No sense to it. This is good news, in fact.
Is that so?
Think. Ep Dahi had a spy in our midst. He knew our movements, had his eye on us, his finger on the pulse. He knew our plans, who we parlayed with, and yet he didn't order your assassination. For you posed no threat. Well, clearly so much changed. Congratulations.
He's got a point.
Nilfgaard fears you now.
And rightly so. But we found him in the rubble at Rosberg, midst the ashes.
Precisely what placed him beyond suspicion.
We suspect Gwalter enlisted with the Edanians some years past, infiltrated that army.
He had a hand in Rosberg's defense. Then, when the time was right, he lent that same hand to its demise. Caused an explosion that tore a hole through its walls. It worked, but at a price. He suffered severe burns. If not for our medics, he'd have...
Stop. So it was not elves who brought about the fort's fall as he claimed?
A filthy lie to stoke the fires of racial hatred, to stir conflict and chaos and rage that would make the realm of Edirn waver and fall.
If we're to judge by Rayla's actions, he was rather successful.
Bastard. Yet even so badly hurt, in such pain, not for a moment did he drop his mummer's act.
I've heard much of Nilfgaardian spies, Your Grace. They're trained from childhood, face constant indoctrination. They do anything for the Emperor, anything and everything. As soon as Gwalter spotted a chance to join our ranks, to be at your side, he took it, exploited it ably.
To be brief, I've traitors all about me.
Your Grace, you resent our actions, I understand, but...
You, Willem, the Cad Caldwell, Gascon, Gabor, finally Xavier. Tell me how. How am I to trust anyone?
You can't. Amongst all the realms in the north, you're Nilfgaard's sole rival. One remaining threat. All other rulers either soundly defeated and enchained, or tails tween their legs, they've donned Nilfgaard's leash. The Black-Clads will do all to destroy you, if not upon the field, then in secret, with an assassin and a quick, sharp blade.
What's left? Prayer. Melitele too is sure to turn and take Nilfgaardian gold sooner or later. Ugh. We've talked enough. We must form up. Move on.
Majesty, you ought to rest. Your stand swaying. Your step can't be too sure.
Only my horse needs step true.
Maeve, you've just about had the life choked out of you. No time to play the hero.
I'm not Gascon. Quite the opposite, actually. These damn swamps, they terrify me. I wish to get the hell out and never ever look back.
The Aruga lies near. I sent scouts ahead. They've secured a barge. We can sail to Red Lobington.
Splendid. Sound the horns. We march.
That is such a bummer. Oh my god. To Gwalter from Duke Otto Abdahi. Eliminate him at the first opportunity. She has ceased to be useful, and it is time to put the Lyrian guerrillas to sleep before they present a true danger to the Empire. Once you've carried out your orders, go to the Rivia Palace dressed as a beggar. There you shall receive further instructions. What a bit. Okay. Oh shit, that is really nice. Finally, morale in this god's-forsaken swamp.
Sandflies and mosquitoes blanketed Maeve's face and neck. She did not bother to brush them away. She'd been in Angren long enough to know more would come in their place.
Your Majesty.
Reynard called from behind.
Our scouts have returned. We've a large force of blackclads on our tail, infantry and horsemen, and they draw nearer.
Blast!
Maeve wiped away the sweaty hair stuck to her brow.
What say you, Reynard? Shall we give them a fight?
We're but a few miles from the river, where a barge awaits. It makes no sense to battle now.
Though near her strength's end, Maeve stepped up her pace. She could not wait to stand upon a barge deck and leave Angren's infernal bogs behind. Alas, in place of the promised vessel, they found only severed moorings.
No! No, it can't be!
Suddenly, Maeve drove her fist into the trunk of the nearest tree. Fortunately, a soft and rotted one.
This isn't so!
Your Grace, have mercy. I stepped away but for a spell.
Croaked a scout, pale as a ghost.
And thieves jumped out the underbrush. Fell upon it. Whole band of them. A white-hair warrior. A minstrel. And a lass. What had a bow.
Well, is that all?
Interrupted Gascon.
No vampire sat upon an ass with no saddle? You're cocked up, man. Damn it. Maeve, what now?
The Queen turned back towards the swamp. Between the trees, she glimpsed a golden sun glimmering upon a banner.
We shall discuss that later,
said the Queen, drawing her sword.
provided we survive.
And so, rather than board the barge, Maeve mounted her horse. Furious with her misfortune, she clenched her jaw and led a charge against the enemy. Should I ever come upon those thieves, I will have my vengeance. I'll have her vengeance. Alright, let's see, what are we dealing with? Okay, we have... Ooh.
Everyone, rally to me! Drive them back!
Waiting for a personal invitation?
Wise choice.
that one back. And give me you. You.
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
To thee, ni gloire!
Don't need no weapon! Order!
Alba!
Left, right, left, right.
Your life is mine now.
For Rivia! Never had your kneecaps broken.
I think I win. We'll see.
Very gloire! Wise choice.
Arbalest to your command.
Let's see. Ooh, if I get rid of you. Want that and that. Oh wait, no.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
I didn't do what I was hoping it would do. Damn.
To thee, ni gloire!
Lunafist, give me some of that.
Nice Tedatu.
God save the Queen!
Oh, let's see if that's enough to win.
Hail Kerzer!
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
Oh, yeah, I think he's gonna win.
Destillat Seifel!
Yeah, he's got card drop. Damn it.
El Herzer!
This one's tough.
Order!
Everyone, rally to me! Drive them back!
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
To me, ni gloire!
Let's go ahead. You.
Watch your heads!
Fucking god damn it, dog.
Life is mine now.
Arbalist at your command.
Wise choice.
I'm a monster.
Beautiful, beautiful. This is going way better.
Order! Water as a poison.
To me, ni gloire!
Okay, now I want... Ooh.
March on. Not supposed to be any smoke.
I returned Barnabas to Pan. Surely that allows me to...
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
The chase is on! We must trust each other.
Oh, that was a waste, but whatever.
Hail, Kerzer!
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
What do you want of me?
Aye.
Excelat Seifel!
Okay, that should be enough to win it.
El Herzer.
My boots got sand aplenty.
Your Grace, that was but their vanguard.
Oh. Well, balls then, Reynard.
Near the battle's end, Meve faced a black-clad officer. Nimbly dodging his strike, she countered. The Queen's sword sank deep, the hilt rattling his breastplate. A rush of hot blood covered Meve's hands. The winged helmet toppled from the officer's head, exposing a sweaty face, gasping for breath.
Nin! When?
Before the Queen stood a ruddy-haired boy with long eyelashes. He was Willem's age, perhaps a bit older. His body slumped, then disappeared beneath the malodorous foam atop the murky waters. Meve cast away her sword as if it had burned her hand.
Majesty, what is it? Are you hurt?
Reynard said, rushing to her side.
No, I'm not. It's fine. Give the order to march. With no barge, we must walk to Red Lobington along the riverbank.
Your Majesty, we must tend to the wounded. Use the rest of the day, I wager.
We ain't time enough for that.
Interjected Gascon.
That was but the vanguard sent in pursuit to slow us down. And even so, they outnumbered us 2 to 1. What happens when the main force arrives? We must flee. Now.
And abandon the injured, to bleed to death in the mud.
Alas, Reynard, yes. Unless you'd rather we stayed and died with them.
Gascon is right. Should Nilfgaard close the distance between us, we'll stand little
I'll
chance.
not abandon my men.
At least
Not after all that they've
But I would
put
sooner
up with me.
perish than let my men rot in this accursed swamp. The medics will tend to all the wounded. Then, what will be, will be.
I tell you what'll be.
Snarled Gascon.
Ep die, he'll take a butcher's hook and gut you. Then hang you from Lyria capital's walls. Yet, if this be your wish...
Meve waited for the medics to sew the last stitch, tie off the last bandage. Only then did she order her force to move out. At the column's end, upon stretchers, lay those without the strength to walk, consumed by fever, dazed or unconscious, dying. Fatigued and laden with the wounded, the Lyrians moved slow as molasses. Soon, Nilfgaard's forward elements had caught up. The black-clads nipped at the Lyrians' tail with arrow volleys from the cover of trees and occasional forays by cavalry. They were in no hurry. They could torment their foes, weaken their spirit before the final clash.
Okay. Won't pay for that yet. Wait, let's go back. Okay, there's nothing back there. Nothing there. They've taken my fort.
At long last, Meve spotted a dark form spanning the river's course, Red Lobington's bridge. Just a brief stretch more, and the Lyrians would find themselves beyond the invaders' grasp, free and clear of bogs, and the beasts that prowled them. Yet joy at this sight soon gave way to despair. The bridge was dark, black, from the horde of Nilfgaardians that held it. Clearly the Blackclads had divined the path of Maeve's flight, and had cut off her last means of escape.
Well, I feel like there really wasn't anywhere else for me to go, so it wasn't that hard for them to figure it out.
Maeve shut her eyes, felt them sting with fatigue. She knew when she turned she could not show her men 1 ounce of fear, 1 pinch of doubt. She gripped her reins tightly. The leather dug into her skin, helping her hold back her tears. And when the Queen finally spoke, her voice was strong and boomed over the river's roar.
I know what you wish to hear.
The Queen began.
That the gods watch over us. That we'll come through the fray unharmed. That a friendly force is but moments away. Those would be lies. The truth is as bitter as it is undeniable. We stand cornered. Cannot win this fight. Cannot flee it. We can but choose how to die. Hanged from the boughs like common criminals. Or weapons in hand, like the fighters we are. I've made my choice. Time you made yours!
With that cry, Maeve broke for the bridge toward a forest of spears into a deluge of arrows. She let the tears fall from her eyes. Tears of rage, fear, fatigue. It was not until she'd almost reached the enemy line that she dared glance backward. And she saw she was not alone.
Story battle, it's a standard battle. Okay. Maeve had hoped she'd never die on her own bed, surrounded by snot-nosed, teary-eyed grandchildren. Rather, she wished for a worthy and armor shining brightly, Lyrian banner waving magnificently in hand. Yet under current circumstances, it seemed more likely that she would die among the rushes, filthy with sweat and mud, trampled under the hooves of Nilfgaardian horses. Could this truly be the fate the gods had decided for her?
Defend the Queen! Valyria!
Valyria! Hey, rude! Fuck off! Okay. So let's see, if I move them to there... I gotta keep those units from destroying mine. I need something that can do 5 damage.
God! We may die here today, but not on our hands and knees!
Scoia'tael! Attack!
What do you want of me?
Inarin Yalden Crowfair.
Can dwarves fight? Ha! They're fish pissing lakes.
Oh.
Barbarians.
One bolt I need.
it! The chase is on! Your Majesty, no!
I've lost my tooth. Son of a whore.
My disgrace ends here! Time I wiped it away!
He's passing.
It's not too late to walk away.
Fuck.
Your Grace, our soldiers, they... Defend the Queen!
I gotta figure out something else, another way to destroy those fucking 5 units. Give me...
Barbarians.
I warned you.
We may die here today, but not on our hands and knees!
Come on, kill me! Yeah, yeah!
This one's hard, man. This one's hard.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Never had your kneecaps broken!
Let's see. Ooh. I win. Okay.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're friend, not foe!
Damn it, just gets better and better.
Get out!
To the bridge! Cut away back to the bridge! Bolster the
To
defense!
here. Whom the fuck?
Order!
What do you want of me?
We're the best regiment in the whole plowing north!
He's gonna kill Geralt, isn't he? No.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Wait, you're serious?
Water is a poison.
Your Majesty!
With pleasure.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Agrilto dum anima est, spes est.
Cork it. I'm coming.
This motherfucker, man.
One goat.
life is mine now.
Left, right, left, right.
Wise choice.
Elven blarney. Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
Ha ha! Leave it to us!
As today the day?
Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I just realized I don't need to win.
Scheiß!
This round.
Give me a time.
Order!
I can't keep up with this fucking card draw of his. What the fuck? A pass. He doesn't have any good card. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get to keep those. Oh, thank God. What the fuck is this?
Catch!
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
He just has infinite draw. I can't keep up.
Elherzer.
I wanna. Fuck you.
Yes.
Company! Forward march!
Please let this be enough, man. It's not gonna be, because he just has infinite draw. He just has infinite draw, dude.
Elherzer.
Your Grace, our soldiers, they
Yeah.
They
Shut
flee.
the fuck up. Wait, I can't even. So
defend the Queen!
it doesn't let me do card draw at the beginning. It's so weird.
We may die here today, but...
Okay, we got rid of that. So I have to win this hand.
Barbarians.
I warned you.
This card draw is just so fucked up.
Elven Blarney.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Of course.
Tell me you jest.
Water as a poison.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
And I got that round.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're friend, not foe!
Damn it.
To the bridge! Cut away back to the bridge! Bolster the defense! Shh! Cock it!
They just retarding those two, so then I can't really effectively use these two cards. see what the fuck is that bullshit. Hold on.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, a time to die.
Those cards are just gonna... They're just gonna stare, dude.
A highly curious case.
And there's fucking nothing I can fucking do about it, man.
Aye.
Ha ha! Leave it to us!
Order!
Oh, Lyrian lummoxes.
Your life is mine now.
We'll put Mahakam boots to Imperial arses.
Wise choice.
Why do they have so much HP? This is so fucked up.
Greetings. What is it?
Now, how did that incantation go?
Yo, that's a card I needed. Finally. Finally. Decent card draw.
Order!
Get that shit out of here.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Fuck, your ass is moving.
be right back. I just heard something.
Your life is mine now.
If I had an eye tracker, I would have had trouble scouting. I've never felt much goodness. This one's a big ego. I have a big ego. You look great, Ryan. Great. That was stupid of me. You want me to go down? Bird. It's gonna happen.
I've already told you. It's a surprise. You like surprises.
No, I'm insecure. Badass, get over here. Look at that dump truck up there. That is.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Oh, shit. That's a waste of a turn. I don't know why I fucking did that.
Your Majesty!
I've lost my tooth. Son of a whore.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
This is ridiculous.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Death is only the beginning!
There we go, that's what I'm talking about.
What do you want of me?
Hellcats out!
Can dwarves fight? Ha! The fish piss in lakes.
Egreto dum anime est.
Yeah, of course. Of course he can just fucking do that.
Don't hit the weapon!
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. He's gonna win again, because this shit is fucking stupid.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
This is so dumb.
To the last!
orders. Never had your kneecaps broken. Yeah!
This is so stupid. I don't want to play this.
Your Grace, our soldiers, they flee!
I'm gonna give this one more fucking try, and if I lose, then I'm DNFing the game, because I don't remember this being this fucking much of a pain in the ass.
Bigger they are, easier they are to track.
Hellcatzer!
Let me guess, that thing's gonna make me... Of course. Fuck off!
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Ist still am Zweifel!
Elherzer!
Damn it, just gets better and better.
To the bridge! Cut the way back to the bridge! Bolster the defense!
For Mahagam!
Oh, that was the wrong fucking unit.
Give me a time.
Let's see, so if I do this, it'll go down to 4, 6. The unit's power equal to the unit on its left.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Ah.
All right.
I warned you.
I think I've won now because I've got Geralt at go high. Get rid of that bitch.
Aye.
I set 8 to 10. And that gets rid of you. I think I've got it this time. Oh, fucking hell.
Your Majesty, no!
Okay. Let's see, 20. That's gonna set you down to yeah, I've got the victory now because I'm able to keep Geralt fucking alive. My god.
Asking me for help. Now that's smart.
Your life is mine now.
Hell no, I'm killing you, bitch. Get out of here. Oh, let's see. Let's just... Actually, let's go ahead and solve that fucker.
Should've listened to me, old lady.
Wise choice.
Get out of here.
As today the day?
Of course, as you wish, master.
Let's just be cautious here. You.
Scheiß in Tay!
Can dwarves fight? Ha, the fish pissing lakes.
Eddard Fane!
Okay. What's 22? That guy.
The chase is on!
Off to the front yet again.
So much anger and suffering. For what?
So nice finally winning this stupid ass battle.
A highly curious case.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
I know, whatever will I do to that? Problem solved. Finally.
Fall back! Blow it!
Meve was victorious on the banks of the Yaruga, but paid dearly for it. She lost a host of men and suffered harm herself. Yet she'd have been doomed, if not for a certain white-haired witcher. Meve longed to meet her mysterious savior and set off in search
That
of him
fight
as
kind of
soon as
disrupts
the battle dust
the
had
flow. I don't remember it being that.
She found him with
pain
the
in the
field
ass.
surgeon and learned he was none other than the Witcher Geralt. Yes, incredible as it may seem, I've heard the tale from several and can vouch for its truth. At any rate, making note of the fact that Geralt's ears were ringing from a blow with a mace, Meve began immediately to interrogate him.
Uther, famed Woodbridge?
Asked Meve, prodding him insistently. For a spell, Geralt worried his hearing was shot, but then realized the Queen had a lisp.
Worked out that way, I guess.
You guess!
Meve gagged on the blood in her mouth.
Someone hold me!
The Queen felt Geralt merited the highest honor, a knighthood. Another monarch might have delayed until a more opportune time, but not Meve. Meve delayed nothing.
Count Odo, Uther, do the honors. Alas, I cannot because of my tooth.
For valor shown in battle, I, Meve, by the gods' grace, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, hereby do knight thee.
Geralt of Praise unknown. The bridge you felled with men from Rivia. Or so you guess. I guess it falls to me. To Dubvi, Gewulf of Wivia.
Meve had come home, though by a circuitous route, through Edern's smoking embers, Angren's beast-infested quagmires, cross Mahakam's snow-capped ridges. But she had returned, cloaked in legend, a mighty army in tow. The moment was weighty, and not to be tainted even by Geralt of Rivia's disappearance, or dare we say desertion. The hero of the battle for the bridge was now a sought man. Yet Meve was determined to take back her realm, with or without the Witcher's aid. Valyrian's daring escapade behind enemy lines, and the triumphant victory at the battle for the bridge that crowned it, breathed new life into the North's war effort. Bands of resistance fighters now swarmed the conquered lands, while Kedwen and Redania, on the verge of swearing fealty to the Emperor, suddenly broke off talks with the invader. The Nilfgaardian war machine suddenly screeched to a halt, and the tide of war turned. Facing a united North, the invader had to withdraw the bulk of its forces from Lyria and Rivia. The way was cleared for Meve to retake her lost lands, defeat General Epdahi, and depose Willem. Or perhaps mother and son would not have to fight after all.
Milady, I come at King Willem's bidding.
Prince Willems.
His Majesty proposes a meeting. No arms, no escorts.
His Majesty? Whelp's barely tall enough to reach his mother's bosom. For shame!
Silence. Let him say his piece.
His Majesty, Willem I, wishes to discuss the possibility of a truce.
He wishes to surrender. Is that his aim?
Your words, not mine, Your Grace.
I've a few more on the tip of my tongue. But save them I shall for later.
Willem I's chosen the site for the parley.
Willem I will choose nought. If he wishes to speak, let him meet me midst the ruins of Devil's Tower.
Understood, Your Grace. I'll relay your terms.
Willem's emissary rode off, serenaded by hisses and jeers. Frightened by the clamor, his horse reared and kicked. The rider forced his mount to obey with cracks of his crop, striking many more times than was necessary.
The fool. Nag'll toss him off first chance it gets. Soon as he loosens the reins.
No great loss, I wager. But tell me, your thoughts on this reunion?
Sounds a ruse to me. But I know that won't stop you.
Whence this certainty?
Come now, Meve. At the end of it all, he's your son. You still care about him, it's obvious.
You're absolutely right.
Perhaps let bygones be bygones. Perhaps it's not too late.
Only one way to know. Let's go.
Meve rode out, clad in golden plate, her banners waving proudly overhead.
I wonder if I can save my son.
She no longer led a band of ragtag partisans, but an army able to fend off an empire and drive its soldiers from her lands.
Ma'am, I've something you must see without undue delay.
Oh my god. We're here for at least 3 more streams. On the night of September 5th to 6th, desertion of the following persons noted. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, Emil Regis, Barbara Surgeon, Mary Baring, alias Milva, Gahir Ep Kalech, Julian Alfred Pinkritz, itinerant troubadour. Zerda stole 4 horses, 3 galleons, 1 civilian mount, and a mule. Wanted notice distributed. Substantial enemy forces still stationed in Kingdom, large well-armed garrisons in all cities, most important Rivia Castle, capturing it essential to retaking Kingdom. Populace hates invader and eagerly awaits a chance to avenge occupation. Garnering new recruits should not present much difficulty. Support from townsfolk during siege also expected. The Meve, the dethroned and dishonored once Queen of Lyria and Rivia, from Duke Otto Epdahi. Welcome back to Rivia, Your Highness. As As you soon shall see, this land has changed somewhat in your absence. The walls of Rivia's towns are found in ruins. They have now been rebuilt and reinforced, and the garrisons guarding them doubled in respect to their earlier numbers. Each settlement is now also defended by ballistae, catapults, and trebuchets of the highest caliber. We expect you shall pay us a visit. We await you with open arms. Your Majesty, I've received word you've crossed into Rivia, leading a sizable army. Words cannot express how much I rejoice at your return. I fully believe the final victory over the invader is at hand. At court, tension reigns. The lords who supported the enemy have suddenly grown spines. Prince Willem prepares to leave Lyria without the Nilfgaardians' knowledge. I do not know where he will go. Many envoys from the Empire arrive. Judging by General Abdahi's expression, they do not bring him good news. The general's position might be weaker than is widely thought. I will attempt to learn more. May fortune be with you, my lady, and may we meet next in the capital.
You need my help with anything? Anything at all, I...
Long you've travelled, Barnabas. The wonders you must have seen. Likely visited many exotic lands before you reached Mahakam.
Corvia, yes. Matina, yes. Nazir, Zerikania, gods, yes. And Korath, even. I mean, such beauty there, though hot. Oh, dreadfully so. Horrible place to grow turnips, if you've ever a mind to try. Novigrad, lived there a spell as well, but I didn't much care for it.
Why ever not?
The hierarch, intractable man, banned one of my inventions, condemned it as unholy, vile, etc., etc. Decided he would burn both of us at the stake. As you can imagine, we had a difference of opinion in that regard.
Perhaps I shall regret this, but do tell. What was the thing you created exactly?
I knew you'd be interested. You've a curious mind, dear queen. We're 2 peas of a feather. Quite the clever contraption it was. Made for a widow, wealthy, but aching with longing. In her husband's absence, tormented by unfulfilled needs.
Stop right there. I knew I'd regret asking.
See, it had this special crank that when rotated...
Barnabas, no, enough.
As you command, Your Majesty. But if you ever get the urge to see it, I've the prototype still tucked away in the trunk.
Noted. But by the gods, please, let's change the subject. Tie my...
Okay. That's gonna be where I stop for today. We made some good progress. I didn't think I'd get that bridge battle was a real pain in the ass. But I'm sure it's probably super fucking easy if you manage to keep all of the allies possible, as many of them as able to or whatever. Y'all, thank you for hanging. We're gonna raid Clay. He's playing that new MMO, Throne and Liberty. I don't know if I'll play it. I mean, it looks intriguing, but I don't know. Anyways, thank y'all for hanging. I shall see you next time I stream, whenever that is. Woo!